everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Kreativepaperstudio, and today I have a flip through for you guys. It's been a while since I've posted a flip through because it's been a while since I've made a whole journal. But anyway, I'm so happy with this journal and how it turned out. She's just absolutely beautiful inside and out, and that's just all there is to it. So this is my March design team project for CollageType, and I had a blast working with her papers and her kit. So I do have other bits and pieces from other places thrown in here, but all of the journal pages, and well, not all the journal pages, all of the pretty decorative journal pages are hers, minus like the coffee dyed backgrounds and stuff. Those aren't hers. And the ledger pages aren't hers. But other than that, it is all hers. I will kind of point out what's the kit. That way you guys get a sense of what you're getting. In video 1 of this series, I did do a flip through of the full kit. And the kit, I believe, is called Romantic Garden or something along those lines. It'll be listed in the description box down below. And then I did use her other kit that was the Pink Fussy Cut Botanicals, which was an amazing kit too. So let's get into it and see what we've done here. So I have a soft cover 2 signature journal here. I used Amazon bubble packaging, so it's a very flexible cover. And then I used this image here from her kit, and then I've put some doily over it. I've layered it up with a label and some brads here. And I've used some junk jewelry pieces to embellish along with a bunch of different buttons, and I just wove some embroidery floss in there, and I've got some cheesecloth behind here. The back is just plain and looks like that. And then on the spine here, I have a little clip with a key tag on here and some buttons and charms, and the images on the key tag are little circles that I cut out of her papers. For the closure in the first video I did working on this, where I showed how I constructed the cover, I did a different closure on it, but I switched that closure up, and I'm using this. It's just a piece of sari silk tied in a bow. On the back here there's 2 eyelets that it slides through, and then on the front there's this little door knocker thing. So let's go inside the journal. Let me double check and make sure I'm in frame. And I am. Okay. So on the inside here, you can see this gorgeous page. I love this page. I used this in many spots throughout the journal. Over here on the inside of the front cover, I used some ephemera from her kit, and I made a pocket out of it, along with a couple of journaling tags. And then here is the library pocket with a library card in it. So that all just tucks in there. Now, that is not part of her kit, but papers are, and that is actually one of her fussy cuts from the Fussy Cut kit that I used. And those just go in there like so. I've put lace down the edges. This is one of my own backgrounds. The ephemera on here is hers, except for the word and the label. And then I made this journaling card to go in there. This is one of the fussy cuts from her kit. I used some acetate stickers. This is part of her kit. The tabs are her kit, and I've gone ahead and poked holes in them put eyelets and jump rings with charms. This page here is part of her kit. I've done some stenciling in different places. Here is a pocket from her kit. And then inside I just have some different ephemera. This is from Tim Holtz. This I ordered online, and this is part of her kit. So those just tuck into the pocket there. I have this doily here. Lots of room for journaling. Again, there's some lace down there. And this is called a staggered belly band. I saw somebody on YouTube do this, and I absolutely fell in love with it. So when you take the journaling card out, it's actually still a very beautiful page. But I made this very large journaling card out of pages of her kit. So that just slides in there, and it's very pretty. Another little cluster, some rickrack and stenciling. This is her page. Over here I have a tab made with different fabrics and lace and rickrack. This is part of the kit, again with some lace. I skipped a page there. This is a little envelope that I put in here. It's holding a altered journaling card here, and that just slides inside the envelope like so. And then this does flip open so that you can write here. And then on the other side of it is this pocket that unties, and you can open it up. And then there's this journaling card that's made with papers from the kit. And then it's just as easy as threading the sari silk back through the eyelet and then tying it back up. And you can also pull the card in and out without opening this, so you wouldn't even have to tie or untie or anything like that. So you can still get the card in and out. Another little fabric cluster as a tab. I've done some rub-ons. They were Tim Holtz rub-ons, I believe. This is a little envelope in the center of the signature. It's got a little peekaboo pocket here, and it's got an insert. So when you pull the card out, you can see the paper that's been layered on the inside of this envelope. And then when it goes back in, you can see the pretty flower that's on there. And also it's hiding the stitching for the middle of the signature. Some more rub-ons. Here's another tab with another charm. This came on a envelope that I got in Happy Mail, and somebody had put this beautiful sticker on there. So I just decided to cut the sticker out and put it in the book. So this was a really cute thing that came out of, I was decorating a CD envelope, and I had these two circles that were this size. And so I folded one in half and I made a pocket out of it. So it's got these 3 little tags that I have shrunk down her fussy cut pink botanicals that I used, and I just used them on those tags there and decorated the tags up, and I did some glossy accents and some layering with some lace and some embroidered flowers there, and I turned it into an altered paper clip. So to continue on, a little bit of stenciling there. Lots and lots of writing room in this journal. More lace. Another fabric tab. Here's a little side tuck pocket. This is a computer card for programming computers. A friend of mine used to do that for her job, and she had a bunch of these left over from when they switched over programs or whatever. So I just took some napkin and decoupaged some napkin on here, put some fabric at the top, and found a little saying there. This is a piece of her paper that I cut down and stitched around and made a real cute pocket. The other side of the doily. More of her pages. This isn't hers, but this is. Like I said, there's a little bit of everything in this journal. That's the end of the first signature. So then we go into signature 2. And on signature 2, we have a little tuck spot here. These are pieces of ephemera from her kit. And then again, I've just layered this up with a fussy cut from her fussy cut kit. Over here, I've taken another envelope and made a pocket out of it. I've got some faux tape here to hold the book page in because it was a little fragile in that area. Here's a little pocket there. And then another little journaling card. Another little sticker, some more tape. Here's another one of her tabs. I really did have a lot of fun with this. So here I took a Tim Holtz person because this paper that she has in her kit, or no, this is a Junk with Stuff paper, I believe, but I printed it on the back of a couple of them. But it kind of looked like wallpaper to me. And I'm like, well, we could put this lady on here. She looks kind of shabby chic-y. And I used a metal jump ring to weave the cheesecloth in and out of to make it look like it was kind of tied and held together with the jump ring there as her scarf. And then I'm like, well, there needs to be some pictures on the wall. So I found these in my ephemera stash. And then I made another little tag out of a computer card. A little fabric tab there, some more rub-on. I liked the really dark, stark black with all the pink that's going on. I just thought it was really, really cute. So I found this ticket in my stash and some of these labels that I just thought went with it. So I zigzag stitched around those, made a little cluster on there. Absolutely love these papers. They're so pretty. Here's a little pocket and tag that I found in my stash that went with it, so I just threw it in here. I've got some lace and a flower, and I did a little ruffle out of the fabric that I've used throughout the journal. More stenciling, another fabric tab. This is really cool. I didn't even know I had this stuff. I had forgot all about it. But it is a craft glassine. You get 36 papers, and it's from Tim Holtz. I don't even know if you can get this anymore, but that looks like a Tuesday morning sticker. So yeah, 2011. So I don't even know if you can get this stuff anymore, but it is so cool to play with. And so I made a couple of these little pockets, like glassine pockets out of it, and I used some of her ephemera to just make a little layer on here, and then I used more of her ephemera pieces to fill the pocket with, and then I just glued it to the page, and I thought it looked so pretty on the page. I love, love, love this page. So again, here we're at the center. Again, there's an envelope here with a little peekaboo, and the card comes out. And the card goes back in. Some more of that lace. Again, here I thought this looked like wallpaper, and I had this really cute frame with this rose on it that I thought went really well with the kit. And then this, it just looks like I've done like a cluster on there, but it actually pulls out and it's another little glossine pocket, and I just have some ephemera bits and pieces in there. So that just tucks and hides back in there. I love the little peekaboo of the roses on the side. Again, that came on that same envelope that I cut that other sticker off of. And this is a really fun pocket. So in this pocket, I have this little coin envelope that I used some of her paper to make a little closure with. And this is a piece of her ephemera. This was a piece out of my stash. This is just a decorated up tag to match the kit. This I found in my stash along with this. And here's a couple pieces of her ephemera with a label on a tag. Went ahead and put lines on the back. But I just thought this looked really cute the way this all kind of stacked together in here. I just thought it was really cute. More of her papers here. And here. And some lace. And there's that there. And then I found some like neutral pieces in my stash. So I went ahead and put those in here. I was just looking for more stuff and different things to fill pockets with. And anyway, put a rose on there, a little cluster up here with a button. Very gorgeous paper. More rub on, another tab, more rub on there. Here's another pocket from the kit. Again, I've got a picture in there, and then there's this tag from her kit, and then a little piece of ephemera. I love the roses just peeking out. I'm such a Shabby Chic girl, so I seen this kit of hers and I'm like, oh my gosh, of course that has to be my first one. Another little fabric tab on there. And then back here I did a little pocket. And then this is the CD envelope I ended up making out of her, this is her paper on here. And then this is one of her fussy cuts. And it opens up. And then I used the bigger fussy cut. Goodness. I used the bigger fussy cut on the card. So as you can see, it matches that flower. And then the flower that was on one of my favorite pieces of paper, I took and put in there. So all three flowers match. Of course, there's glossy accents on there and some gold paint and these wonderful book corners. And I really had a lot of fun making this CD envelope. And it just turned out so cute, I think. Okay, so I told you at the beginning that I had made a mistake with my closure, that I thought of something better with it. So the first time around, I made this book and I made it with an elastic closure on it. Well, I figured you could use that as a bookmark. So it's a little built-in bookmark. You can mark the page that you're on and then close her up, and you know exactly where you're at in your journal. So we've got a little bookmark there and a closure. Cute little book. So anyway, I thank you guys for watching. Again, this was my March design team project for CollageType. So anyway, I had a lot of fun with this. I hope everybody enjoys what I did. If you're interested in the shabby chicness and all that fun stuff and the pinks and the roses, Down below in the description box will be the link to her Etsy store, and there will also be links to the other design team members. So if you want to go give them a little peek and see what they're up to, they'd be more than happy to have you on their channels as well. So give this a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so you get notified every time I upload a video, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep it crafty. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.